game, obviously. But Pyra Mythra is an absolute menace. Good DLC, amazing frame data, and speed is very important, especially in a matchup like versus Diddy Kong. So I want to see how J-Fid utilizes the character. And he said, you know, if he doesn't do too hot game 1, he might switch to that Cloud game 2. But regardless, we're right in it.
I disagree with that. I think he just started Cloud game 1, excuse me.
That's what I said. But like I said, you know, I'm not the one in charge here. J-Fid's running, and honestly, he's not even doing too bad right now.
We're still rooting for him anyways. Like I was telling Squid Plumber before you hopped on the mic, he is MD's unofficial people's champ.
He really is. There is not a stronger combination in this region than J-Fid and a box of Cheez-Its. So honestly, the power is unparalleled, and I want to see what he really brings to the table.
And did he power up with those Cheez-Its before this set? Because
I surely hope so.
That might be the determining factor here, whether his Pyra and Mythra, you know, go the distance.
Exactly. It's his X factor. But right now, Riko is doing a pretty decent job biting back a bit, trying to avoid the pitfall of that side B from Mythra, but not quite getting it. But hey, the banana is super important in this matchup, like a lot for Diddy, and it's really going to determine how J-Fid wants to play around that item, because if you're just going to get caught out like that, you're losing stocks for it a little bit too early, honestly.
How is he going to play around it? He's taking the banana each and every time. The key word is playing around it, for sure. And there's, I mean, I learned this recently, there's a lot of intricacies in this matchup. It's also going to come down to how well J-Fid knows the matchup.
Exactly.
I don't know if you're aware, but if Diddy's will throw a banana on your shield, if it lands on, stop.
Oh, no, I'm looking at the flame. I'm looking at the up B killing Diddy there. Don't worry, I'm not like looking at you.
I thought you were calling me Captain Obvious.
No.
What I was trying to say, though, is they'll throw the banana on your shield, and it will fall to your feet, and once it's on your feet, it'll trip you.
Yeah.
So you're forced to take an action as soon as the banana is thrown. And some DDs, like Xanadu, will shove you into the banana while you're holding shield, since there's no cross-up.
Exactly.
So
you know, movement is very important, and again, Mythra has really good speed to her credit. And you saw like J-Fid like trying to take the minute. Oh my God, reading the air dodge in. That's very good for J-Fid.
Man, and you're feeling that if you're Riko. You're like, wow. He sent me a message.
And like got the banana point blank right in his face, punished him for it, going underneath the peanut. That's pretty good.
Riko knew he had to do something too. Unfortunately, he let go of shield and ate a jab attack plus for that.
The parry, I like that. F-tilt not quite killing. I like that side B to ledge, very good option. But can you get around the banana? Yep, simple input.
Yeah, no, easy. If Pyra is gonna, Mythra is gonna do anything, it's definitely gonna be jump. If you're ever in doubt, Mythra is probably gonna jump. That's just how it goes.
There comes the side B. And a lot of percentage on Riko right now. If J-Fid can get this stock with the rage, no, he can't, because it's just a quick old back throw to steal the stock.
Those small interactions where it looks like you're in front of a character and you grab and still catch them from behind you, that kind of tilts me a little. I feel bad for J-Fid. But nonetheless, it does look like he ate his Cheez-Its, excuse me, before this match. Because, I mean, it looks like J-Fid might take this one.
J-Fid's doing pretty well for himself. That first stock was a little bit more about like feeling it out, but he's definitely made a really good improvement. And you know, as the game went on here, Riko again kind of on death's door, because Pyra hits hard and J-Fid's like trying to catch him slipping right now. But Riko doing a great job playing defensive, trying to avoid the big win con. But if the down is going to take it, yep, off the top he goes.
That move is disgusting.
Very strong.
It's not acceptable. We thought it was going to get patched this last patch, but Sakurai, Father Sakurai said no.
It hits hard. Honestly, I'm surprised you're complaining about Pyra Mythra as one of the two characters on the screen. Because I want to say Diddy is absolutely fantastic. I think people slept on him for a little bit too long, and combined with the buffs and some more notability for some top players, I think he's definitely got a lot more time in the spotlight. And I want to see Riko use him to the best of his advantage.
I mean, I'm just going to say this. Diddy doesn't keep me in disadvantage for 40 seconds. They talk about, you know, XYZ character vortex or XYZ movie cutscene. No, it's Pyra Mythra. You're just in perpetual disadvantage. At least for my character, it's a nightmare. That's
understandable. And but I want to see Riko do a little bit more trickiness to the movement. I want to see maybe monkey flip a little bit more. Very good command grab, and combined with monkey flip and banana, you create an absolutely devastating character that makes it really hard to deal with. So if Riko can tap in to the bustedness that is Diddy, can definitely make some good results and take it to a game 3.
And you bring up some great points. I am not gonna no shots at Riko, but I have not seen him use his kit to the fullest abilities. Shout outs to Madison Turner. She was able to show me what Diddy can do with tech situations with barrels in neutral, believe it or not. It's fantastic creating traps with those monkey flips, and you know J-Fid's going to jump as Pyra Mythra. They can't help it. It's almost in their contract when they click that character in the character select screen, they have to jump. There it is. So monkey flips cover that option, but also keep you kind of safe, almost like Bayonetta's witch twist.
And so, again, like, I want to see a little bit more. Ooh, okay, there's some good movement from Riko. A little bit down in percentage right now, especially as Town and City's kind of moving around, gives you a little bit less space to operate. But just kind of finding those openings. There's like a little bit down tilt into throw action. Gets the banana, so it's kind of like, okay, can I find my win con here? Can I get the banana into a kind of a straight smash tag? Yeah. And that's it. It's J-Fid's kind of, yeah, he's kind of reeling of it because he knows it was a little bit of a sloppy move on his part, and those things happen. So hopefully he doesn't really, get too tilted by it, kind of understands the situation, keeps his head clear.
I don't think he can help it. Like I said, all Riko did was catch his landing. He jumped like, he did 3 empty hops, and Riko's like, okay, here's the banana, and here's the S smash. He's shaking his head, but again, I don't think J-Fid can help his jump button.
But hey, that's where the platforms come in. Platforms really give you a variety. And of course, Town and City is an interesting counterpick because I assume J-Fid probably banned FD. So you get to have this FD-like stage for a bit. You get to give punishes like that when there's no platforms to go to, and J-Fid's throwing out an unsafe call-out option. But with these platforms up, J-Fid has the chance to kind of maneuver around the stage more. See, like that. Like, he's still getting caught here and there, but he's still like trying to bob and weave through the platforms to kind of make it more difficult. But Riko keeps getting that juggle.
Riko. I don't know, obviously I would have said that Pyra and Mythra were the better sharkers, but here, Riko just kept J-Fid in the air for a solid 10 seconds. Oh my goodness.
That was a really good kill opportunity. Let's slip it through the fingers, but this is going to be it because, yeah. Again, that kind of an unsafe side B option coming out from J-Fid, hoping to catch Riko slipping, but Riko holding shield and staying calm, which is so important.
Of course, and I wasn't going to say anything the first time, but the second time, yeah, J-Fid, that's a little wild. I'm definitely talking to you, J-Fid. But he's going to have to start paying attention more to what Riko's doing, and Riko's definitely playing the patient game. Look at that. We just saw a Pyra Mythra. Most people would have let go of shield before that, trying to parry it, trying to be, on top of the punish game, or at least getting positioning. Now Riko, he's holding shield, he's doing what he has to do, and he's playing neutral as Diddy was intended.
A lot more calm, collected, and understanding his options here. And he has 2 stocks, so he has a lot of breathing room to play around with. J-Fid's on his last one. And I'm liking a little bit more of the monkey flip mix-ups. He could have gone for the command grab there instead of activating the kick early. Being very conscious around the up Bs that J-Fid's throwing out as well. I think Riko can really seal this in. He just needs, like, again, now it's FD for like 15 seconds. Can you get that banana? Can you find your win con here?
And he might not even need it. Again, those monkey flips do great work. J-Fid getting his side B that he was looking for. But, yeah. I mean, there it is. There's the kill.
So, last stock situation. Riko definitely has a very sizable percent lead. He can do a lot of damage here if he just plays it cool, calm, and collected. But, if you're down a game and you're in your last stock, it can be kind of scary.
You're right. I haven't seen really a big change in Riko's playstyle, but this could make or break how he reacts. Oh,
there's the
that's
foresight.
Gotta hurt mentally. Mentally, that's gotta hurt.
Got a quick little mechanic to get around something like that. And J-Fid back on. Banana is out. All you need is to just find it. I like that, avoiding the grab with the cross-up.
Speaking of, I just said Riko wasn't...
I love that.
Yeah. Riko wasn't changing up his playstyle. I couldn't tell, but he's doing unnoticeably...
dropping the... Actually, it looks like he kind of got tripped on the backside from Banana. It looks like he kind of got shoved in a little bit. Started the trip animation and got hit by the second part of that smash deck. I'm not 100% sure it went by very quickly.
I couldn't tell. I know exactly what you're talking about. Either way, it didn't matter because J-Fid was forced to press a button to either let go or jump. And while he was doing that, Riko saw his win condition, saw his opportunity, took it. Going back to what I was saying earlier, Riko, he did start changing up his gameplay, and I don't feel like he should have. I don't know if you noticed the lack of monkey flips in that last stock, the second half, because whenever he did it, it was safe. I hope we get to see more of it in game 2.
And you can kind of see Riko understanding some of the habits that J-Fid's throwing out. We kind of mentioned those side Bs in neutral a lot, trying to kind of catch Riko in a movement option or outside of shield. And so if you can just kind of call out those options accordingly, like we saw, we saw him more than once get a banana, toss it him, get a either good percentage or stock from it. Yeah. So if Riko continues that, it can make a big world of difference. J-Fid staying with the Pyra Mythra, going to PS2 for his counter pick, and makes sense, kind of a larger stage, has those platforms for a little bit of variety, a little bit of spice of life. And if you're MDVA, like, you're familiar with this stage in and out.
Oh yeah, you're not, I mean, that's kind of part of being MDVA.
That's part for the course.
Yeah. So if you're not good, you're going to struggle. That said, whether he thinks it's a good option or not, I think monkey flips will benefit him if he starts to incorporate it now, if anything else, just for the mix-up factor.
Here's the thing, you know, you can really catch out kind of certain options. I mean, hey, look, nice banana combo there, a little simple string. But if you catch them kind of like acting in shield rollout or trying to maneuver around the banana, monkey flip can be a good way to disincentivize that and switch up the playstyle to force them to use a different option. There we're seeing kind of more, the specials from J-Fid are, sometimes they hit, sometimes they miss, but you have to like really keep it in mind. Like, it is kind of a wager there, and sometimes they've definitely gotten mileage out of them, so it makes sense like you might want to keep going for him. And now Pyra's out here to like add some damage to the game, hopefully even a stock for J-Fid.
I mean, I'm going to have to say that I don't know if I agree with those specials that J-Fid's throwing out in neutral. Looking at the percentage, I don't see how that risk was worth the reward, personally. That said, something that Riko could improve on is, instead of backing off and giving stage control to J-Fid, good F smash, in situations where J-Fid whiffs a move, he should go for punish and go for stage control and try to get J-Fid off stage 2 times. Now, J-Fid has thrown out an unsafe move, and Riko has just retreated to the corner to pull a banana where he could have gotten an F smash in stage position. Oh,
the jump there actually looks like he had enough momentum to live, but kind of using an option off stage is just enough that it knocks him into the blast zone. Kind of an unfortunate situation there as J-Fid died a little bit too early for himself if he could have helped it, but now it's Riko's chance to kind of take command. It's a very close percentage right now, but for the most part, a lot of game 2, and even in this game, Riko seems to be kind of controlling the tempo of it. And like you see him avoiding a lot of these more obvious punishes and obvious like attempts from J-Fid to find some mileage. And now he's like, hey look, he has the lead, he has peanuts, and he has banana. Like, I'm not afraid to set up camp, and that's something you need to be prepped for with Diddy. Like, you can make it so hard.
Yeah.
Hey, look, another monkey flip.
Great monkey flip. J-Fid, please stop.
I love that, dropping the banana down, getting a quick grab into a punish. It's nothing, you know, he's not off stage. He doesn't lose too much stage control, but it's percentage, and that's the game as Diddy. You want to build up a little bit before you get a bigger percentage on board. And 110%, I feel like banana near ledge will result in a stock.
Yeah. It certainly will, and this set, I don't know if you noticed, like 30 seconds ago,
J-Fid not really finding the height to get back to the platform or to the ledge. It's on the stage form, and that's actually going to be really good for Riko.
Holding his head down, you know those were some growing pains. He probably didn't intend to do that, but I mean, we'll see here. This game up until recently was dead even, as close as it was the set count for games, but now Riko with the lead.
Just switch through the banana. Love those little bit of iframes. Can go a long way. And I'm actually really appreciating J-Fid's movement and getting some grabs off of stuff. But the problem is he needs just a little bit more. He needs to find this opportunity. He needs to avoid unsafe situations like that because he's just going to get caught out in a lot of ways because of that banana. And Riko's doing a good job of like getting it to credit for himself. Oh no, just the uppy on the platform there. That is so unfortunate for Riko, but that's so good for J-Fid. J-Fid is down but not out.
You took the words right out of my mouth. That was so unfortunate. Fortunate or unfortunate, depending on who you're looking at. J-Fid is probably 6 for 2 out of those side beats in neutral.
But 100% even on this last stock, you need to start going really well for yourself. Missing the grab, is that going to be it?
Yeah.
No, we live in. Nice DI. No rage on that Diddy.
I mean, and those side Bs in neutral might be the deciding factor in this set. It was so close. J-Fid unfortunately giving up a lot of percentage with that. Obviously, it never boils down to one thing, but that's not doing him any favors right now. Mythra, though, speed demon herself, can rack up that damage easily. Are we going to see a comeback here? Let it rain.
It's dangerous if Riko kind of lets it slip. If he's kind of like rushing to try to find an option and something, and J-Fid is starting to get those little bits of percentage, and Pyra has the power. If he switches and gets something crazy, like a good read on like an F smash or something, he can end this.
I'm going to say...
But like, look at him. He's playing to just avoid that banana as best he can. No! Riko's getting really antsy trying to finish his plate.
His J-Fid's win condition is to not let him pull banana, but he did. Don't let him pull banana. Oh, no, you're good. Yeah,
you
Don't let him pull banana.
He's got the banana right there. And the side B onto the banana, avoiding the forward smash, though.
So much spaghetti. He keeps letting him pull banana.
And rolls into it. J-Fid a little bit too eager there, kind of running into some of the items Riko is pulling out. That is a very close but a confirmed 2-1 for Riko, continuing on in that winner's bracket. And J-Fid has the chance to keep trying out that Pyra, Mythra, and losers.
Arguable, but yes, he does. I was going to say that, you know, J-Fid had the right idea there. He knew he was in trouble when Diddy got that banana out. once it happened, you had to deal with it, and he was trying to play around it. Unfortunately, I think it was 3 times in a row that he fell into that banana.
And not to cut you off short, it's